Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. Welcome. Today, I started. I think it is 9 o'clock. I should started. I should be started this video 11 minutes ago, but just I find myself in late. I was reading something and I was much more confused. I didn't put any alarm, so this is the fact. But today I just want to share something very specific. It is very personal. Let's say between, if you know Paris, between there is a bridge that join, let's say, Paris Arena, the area of Paris Arena, to the what we call Bibliothèque François Mitterrand. Maybe you know it. And the bridge is called um, Simone Veil, I think, something like that, or Simone de Beauvoir, let's say, something like that. And the thing is, the bridge is not like the one you have decided to see. So it is not a bridge on concrete. It is something with a kind of texture, a kind of structure, maybe, I don't know, with steel or something like that. But what you can see over is wood. It is all, you can think it is everything. It is all about some wood. And if you are crossing, you will see everything below. So you will be thinking that you are just walking on some woods. You will see the road, um, above, not above, below, yes. And you will cross the river, the Seine. You will see the entire river you are crossing. You will be walking on just some kind of wood. It is not for cars, just for to you can cross with walking, only walking, or maybe I can see people crossing with the bicycle, not over, other things, but you can cross when if you are walking, or if you are going with a bicycle, you can also cross this bridge, and you see everything above, everything below the let's say, you see the entire river you are crossing. You see everything and seem to be very weak. In the past, it was not possible for me to cross this. I tried maybe 1 and 2 times, then I was sure I will never cross this bridge, because I was just experiencing this kind of fear when I tried to cross the bridge, because you can see everything below, everything, and what you are walking on is not the concrete or something like that. Just you see there are kind of wood you are walking. They build the bridge with a structure, probably with steel. I'm not expert on it, but on the steel, or everything they put are some kind of wood. So you can see the wood. You are walking on them. You see everything below. You see cars moving. You can see the river when you are at the level of the river. You will see the river. You will see everything, and you have to move. You have to work to reach the other side. The thing is, for me, in my mind, it seemed to be very weak. I was experiencing this kind of fear. I can even try to reach 10% of this bridge. I tried 2 times, I think, but I was sure I will never do it. And then it comes one day, I don't know, but I just tried again to cross. And for that specific day, I didn't experience see this kind of fear. Just like something shifted in my mind. I was sure the bridge has been built with professional and they did everything to be sure it was sure for people to cross them, to cross the bridge, to even sit on it or do everything they want to do on the bridge. I know for that specific day, something shifted, and I know that the bridge was very, very sure. So, no matter what I think I can feel, I know, I know in my mind, I know that this is very, very sure. And this is going to support me and other people who are crossing the bridge. So, this kind of fear disappeared. And I crossed the bridge and I started crossing much more time. Even I went later to the bridge to record some video because it is a very beautiful place. When you are on that bridge, you can see the river below. You can see the Ministry of Finance in Overside and Paris Arena, and you can see over building around. You see the Bibliothèque François Mitterrand. It is a beautiful space area, and at this bridge, I went sometimes just to record video. Before I lost my mobile phone, I went there to record video with my material. So the thing I'm saying that there 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 is this that bridge in the past. I think this bridge was very weak. I was experiencing I was experiencing this kind of that kind of fear that paralyzed me. It was not possible for me to even reach 10% of this bridge when I tried to cross and I returned. But no, I can go on that bridge, pull out get or sit down and put all my material and start recording video, maybe live or not, just recording a video recording, and be very, very comfortable. But the shift is, I found that the structure was sure. I started to trust the bridge. I trust the people who built the bridge. I know that for sure there was engineers. They did everything possible to make sure that the bridge was sure and is going to support people. So I was with this kind of trust. It is now possible for me to cross the bridge every time, and I love it. I took some photo, some picture. I put them on Instagram, on my Instagram. I go there more time to record video or just to have fun. But in the past, in the few past few months or let's say even weeks, it was not possible. So the things this story to just figure out something that's happened to people. Sometimes you just need to trust the process, or just to trust the people, or trust the, I don't know, what you are doing. You need trust. Maybe you can think that something is not, you are not comfortable with something very specific, but if you know what you are doing, if you know it is the right process, it's, you know it is the right person, if you know it is the right thing you are doing, you just need trust. The thing you need is trust. Let's say when you go to see your doctor, you don't know what he is going to ask you, or to ask you to do, or to buy, or what kind of medicine is going to give you. But the thing is, you trust him. You know everything he's doing is for you. It is for your good. Let's say like that. So you trust him. You trust your doctor, so he can bring something good to you. If you cannot trust your doctor, it will not be possible for you to heal from what you are experiencing as maybe illness or something, that. And I'm just talking about a doctor, but it is the same for everything at any level or any area on your life. Trust will drive you to success. It should be when you are dealing with partners, or maybe with your employee, or maybe in with, I don't know. No matter who they are, you have to trust. Sometimes you have to trust. Just trust. And this kind of trust will drive you to success, or just to overcome things. It was not possible for me to cross a bridge. I need to find another way to, if I have to cross, maybe find a traditional bridge with concrete and I don't know what. But just with this kind of trust, because I trusted the process, I trusted the guys, the engineers who built the bridge, and the let's say the professional, all the organization behind the the guys who built. I know that it is something sure, so I can know cross the that bridge. I can even go on this bridge to start doing some my stuff, recording video, or go on live, just like that. And I know in your life, sometimes some people will advise you. You know the people, you think it is okay, but you cannot just trust what they are asking you to do. I'm not saying that you have to trust everything. You have to figure out what you can trust and what you cannot. But let's say if a professional or someone who is talking to you, or providing something to you, or maybe some advices, or some asking something, if you know it is the right thing, you just need to find a way to trust this person, to trust the process, to trust what you have been asked to do, instead of experiencing this kind of fear. And just because for most of the time, this fear is not justified, just something, it is like a feeling. I'm just crossing a bridge. I can see people cross that bridge. I can see over people on their bike, but just something in my mind say, okay, it is not very sure. I cannot cross. So I can see people doing it, but I cannot do it myself. But when I started to think about the process, and I know that this bridge is sure, for sure they built it to support what I have to do. That means I have to cross. I have to sit on that bridge and do etc. etc. I, I started to trust the process. I started to trust the build. I started to trust the people who build that bridge, and now I can go. And if I want to sleep, I can sleep. This is the same when you have been asked to do something, a professional asks you to do something. Maybe you say we told you to reach out some specific people, and you will be thinking on yourself. Maybe I cannot. Maybe they are not going to accept what I'm going to do. Maybe I cannot reach them. Maybe etc. etc. You need to trust the process. You need to trust the people. The guy who said, "Okay, go reach to this guy and do this kind of stuff." Just you have to trust, and if you trust, you can do what you have been asked to do. Just simple. And I have much more story in my life. To I'm not going to talk about any other story, but I have much more stories that can explain trust is really your ally. You know, and we all need trust, and the lack of trust is going to if you are uh, the lack of trust will bring you much more struggles and difficulties. This is what I want to share today. It is some kind of personal experiences, lived experiences, based on lived experiences, but it is also something you need, something everyone needs. We all need to trust. It is not. I'm not saying that you have to trust everything, but you have to figure out what you can trust, and if you know that you can trust, just you have to know that you need no more to experience this kind of fear or this kind of I don't know what anxiety or such things. You just need to trust. If you trust, you can do what you have to do. When you go to see your doctor, you trust him. When you are working with people, you have to trust them. When someone um, a professional asks you to do something, you have to trust. If you can trust, okay. When you have a project to work on, you have to trust. With the trust, with this kind of trust on yourself and on people, you can start building great things. If you are lacking this kind of trust, you will be weak, and you will not be able to do something very let's say something great, because you will be always thinking about or experiencing such fear or anxiety or something like that. You will always overthinking about what you are doing, and this will paralyze you. This will get you stuck. So the thing you have to do is trust. You have to work on it. It is not easy. I'm not saying it is easy, but you have to work on it. And you first you have to recognize if you are experiencing this kind of lack, you are lacking trust. You have to recognize and acknowledge it is normal. Other people are experiencing this. Then try to work on it. You can do it yourself, or if necessary, you can reach out to people, some professional or some coach or something, some people like that. They will help you. They are there to help you. This is what I want to share. And I know I'm in a specific area. It is a museum of natural history, I think, close to Paris, not too far from Paris Gare de Lyon. I will be there in few minutes. Not inside the train station, but uh, very close to the train station, in, inside the Starbucks coffee, close to that station. And this museum is very close to Paris Austerlitz. It's another train station. Just you have to cross the road. You cross the road and you are at the train station. And to reach Paris Gare de Lyon, you just need to cross the river. If you are going from Gare Austerlitz, a train station, to Paris Gare de Lyon, another train station, you have to cross the river. This is a concrete river with a car driving over it, on it. And okay, it is normal, everyone can walk. I don't know, maybe some people cannot walk on that bridge because they will see that they are on bridge. Some specific people can experience some specific condition. I don't know, but this should be very, very specific. It's not like that bridge I was talking about, where you can see everything below. When you are walking, you can see everything below, because and you see that it is just some bare of let's say wood. They are separated. You can see everything below. You see the cars driving below. You see the river. When you are on the river, you can see the river just below, above, below. Yes, you can see the river below when you are crossing everything, and you see, okay, this is just some wood. Maybe if something is broken right now, I will be just put inside the river, or just fall on cars driving just below. Okay, but it is not going to be broken, because people has been thinking about it. They did everything what they did, what necessary to that so that this bridge will support you. It is the same thing. Your doctor study everything, so it will support you, help you to heal. It is the same thing with your coach. He's here to help you, to support you for what condition you are experiencing. And it is the same with your partners. They are there to help you. You have to trust them. And when you are making some kind of decision, you need input, just so you can figure out what is the right thing to do. But once you have the right thing to do, you need this trust. You need to trust yourself. You need to trust other people you are working with them, you are dealing with them, etc., etc. And without this trust, you will be weak. You will experiencing bad condition, anxiety, deep fear, and many others, and you will not be able to build something very strong. So this is what I want to share today. Most of the time I don't reach. Okay, we are above 24 minutes of video of live. It is okay for now. I will stop right now. So let's catch up tomorrow morning. I'm not sure I will be on live today on this platform, maybe or maybe on Facebook. I should be going in live on Facebook today, but I have to start doing some other stuff for the day. See you, joy to you, love to you, and see you next time.